Hey guys, just did a quick beer run to Barrel Chest, my new craft beer store. If y'all are in the Roanoke, Salem area in the Roanoke Valley, great beer store. Martin, the owner out there, is got a great thing going out there. He really does. Got a bunch of taps of craft beer and a good selection of wine and a great selection of craft beer going on. So if you're in the area, swing by there and give him a shout. Tell him Greg's Beer Review sent you. Well, today's haul, picked me up a Hop Slam glass to go with the two Hop Slams. I finally got my hands on this year's edition of Hop Slam, so I got a glass to go with it. I'll probably end up doing the beer in this glass and then putting it in the case. Since I have a couple of good snifter / tulip style glasses that I use, I'll probably put that one away and just save it for the Hop Slam editions that come out every year if I can get my hands on them again. So got 2 bottles of Hop Slam. I'm probably going to review one, and I don't know if I'm going to drink the other one or put it away and cellar for a little bit. The Hop Slam has been kind of hit and miss for me the last couple of years. When I first had it, I thought it was the best tasting stuff I've ever had. And the last couple that I've had seem like it's gotten rather boozy and not quite as tasty as it has been. So we'll see what this year's edition brings. Also picked up from Hardywood. That's another beer out of Virginia. They're up, I think they're up near Charlottesville or Richmond. No, they're in Richmond, I think. So this is their Hardywood Barrel Series Bourbon Barrel Barley Wine Ale. And here's Hardywood's Sidamo Coffee Stout. And these are in the great big bottles. One of them's corked and caged and the other one's capped, but they're the great big bottles. And picked up a couple from Maine Beer Company. I've heard a lot about the Zoe beer and seen one and checked the dates on these, and they're pretty damn fresh. I think they both were done in January and we're just into February. So got the Mean Old Tom, which is a smoked aged on natural vanilla beans, and the Zoe is one Happy Hoppy Amber Ale. So the ones that were sent to me from the guys up in New England, the lunch and the dinner were freaking awesome, guys. So figured, and the last ones I'd had before that were kind of old and out-of-date beers. So Martin and the guys out there at Barrel Chest have got a thing about having fresh beer. So just like me, I like to see these kind of beers fresh and like to do them fresh. Picked up a couple from Brewdog. And the guys, these were pricey beers. These little 12-ounce bottles retail for about $12.95, $13 a pop for a little 12-ounce bottle. The Tokyo is the great big beer. It's 18%er, and it says here an intergalactic, fantastic oak aged stout, and that's a big beer at 18%. And this one is their Cocoa Psycho, and it's a 10%er. And they both were the same price, so we're going to see which one is the better of these two. The 18%er, that's a 6-pack in a bottle right there. That's probably why I mean, a lot of those 18% beers are pricey because it takes a lot of malt and a lot of know-how to produce a beer of that magnitude and not be a big boozy, just a train wreck. So I've had a couple of the Brewdog beers. They're Punk IPA and one of the others many years ago, probably been 3 or 4 years ago since I reviewed those, and these are brand new into the store, so I think they're kind of fresh, and they come from Scotland. And I also picked up a couple more from Chaos Mountain, good friend of mine, Will, the head brewer down there. I had tasted several of their beers. Matter of fact, I probably tasted all of them they had on tap there the day that they opened up last year. So they're bottling a lot of different stuff now. This is, the first one here is their Cocoa Borealis, which is a triple chocolate stout. And this one is their Squatch Ale, which is a Scotch ale. And when I tasted this on draft, I thought it was very, very tasty at the grand opening at the brewery down there. So we're going to review 2 more of their beers and see where these 2 end up. And a lot of my subs have said something about, asked me if I had tried the Lagunitas Nighttime, and I told them I had not. I seen that they had it out there at the Barrel Chest, so I picked up one to review for you guys. And also, this is one they just got in from Avery. This is their Uncle Jacob's Stout. Now, I may have reviewed this one. Somebody may have sent me one of these, I'm not sure. But this was a brand new beer that had arrived, and I said, well, I'll pick up another one. This is a monster beer, guys. This thing is 16.9%, so this beer is going to keep for a long, long time. You can put this one away if you don't want to drink it right away. And also from Oscar Blues, this is a brand new beer. I've not seen it before, and the guys brought this to my attention. This is a throwback IPA, which basically means it's a session beer. This is only a 4.9% ABV beer, and what got my attention was the canned on date on the bottom of it. This beer is like 3 days old. This was put in a can 3 days ago, so it doesn't get a whole lot fresher than that unless you're really close to the brewery. And here is another Virginia beer. This is out of Forest, Virginia. Doug and Lee Johns know both of the owner and the brewer there. Great people, do some really tasty stuff, guys. Last year I did an on location of some of their beers, and this is the Red Apocalypse Imperial Ale. And this is a big beer at 8.0%. IBUs are 110 on here. They just started canning their stuff, so everything else has been only available either at some of the restaurants that they got their kegs to, or going to the brewery itself and having them on draft. So seeing that they had this one in the can. They also had another one, their Golden Seal Ale, and it's a lighter beer, and I had it, and it's a tasty beer, but I didn't pick one of those up. Also picked up a 6-pack of the Nugget Nectar. Guys, I did this many years ago, but this is a fresh release. It was bottled last month in January, so I figured I'd re-review this one for you guys. And also from Stone, this is their Old Guardian Extra Hoppy Ale. Now, I think I've done the Old Guardian, but I think this is a new addition for their Extra Hoppy. And finally here, we got from Brooklyn, this says is for Crick, and it's an ale brewed with honey, dark candy syrup, orange peel, aged in bourbon barrels on whole cherries, and it's a 10.1% alcohol by volume beer, and it's also a big bottle. It's corked and caged. So that's the run from Barrel Chest today, guys. Nice little haul, nice glass I got with the Hop Slam. We're going to get some of these into the fridge and get them cooled down. Speaking of the fridge, let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys.